Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the second-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes on the field first today. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in the stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
Handoff in a single back formation. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. Bringing it back, it's Evans. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Penn State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, a wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete. But the wide receiver he's covering today will pose a textbook challenge to see.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. Let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such a great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He's running out of time here. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving him more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this run? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got it. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And the Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape defense with a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
With the sack on first down, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it for a big gain. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32. The Nittany Lions come up to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And there's the handoff. A quick juke to get free. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the single back takes the handoff. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13. On the ground, it's Smith. Powerful running here. Defense will make the stop, and will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Aller. Defense is coming after him. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. He missed it. Field goal, no good. There's a penalty marker down. He might get a second shot at this. The kicker's got to be... this position like that penalty is going to give the offense a 1st down. Nittany Lions looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Stiff arms the man. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the 1st down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
That's a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll hand it off. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On the play. 4th down coming up.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Here's the handoff. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And a nice 1st down game there. They get it down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Looking downfield, it's Aller. It's a quick shovel pass. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
14, Ohio State, 0.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders that keep them focused on the task at hand.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Can he make it to the marker? Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. To throw, it's Sayin. Launching it, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He lets it go on the move. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. But the next tip ball could be going the other way.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up. Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Already a 2-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively to try to put this defense in a bigger hole. First down here for this offense. They get the second half started with their running play.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Runs through the defender. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. To throw, it's Aller. Throwing for his running back. Finds his target, and it's complete. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Extra point split.
That makes the score Penn State 21.
Now they get set to kick it away.
0. Number 91 set to kick off.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A running play gives the offense fresh set. Play action here on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Brown. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Catch made on the left side. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And he finds his target. He has the first. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Just ran away from the defense.
Man, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on fourth down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the first down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play.
Man, that defense is attacking the offensive line in their pass protection. Blew them up, came down with a sack, almost got the safety.
The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Just able to get it away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Using a strong stiff arm. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams from this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you
got space looking for the end zone here. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. Catches a football. He is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter on the next drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Sacked, it's a loss, back to the 6.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Looking to pass, it's Aller. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Now the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's fourth down. Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. And the returner is brought down, and that will do it now for the third period. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll test the right side here. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Running play called on third and short. The Buckeyes keep the football on the move.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Spins away from defenders.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Second down play coming up. Trying to find room. It's Judkins. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Brings up second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Brown. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that's incomplete. Way off target. Had a man wide open. That's on the quarterback.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can...
Fired into a tight window and picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Can he take it all the way?
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late game comeback victory. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And now the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And that run produces a decent gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Here's a great example of the back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, anything at this point in the game, when you get down to 1st and goal, you get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on 2nd goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Running toward the end zone, but the defense forces a fumble. And the defense jumps on the football.
Oh, just a
second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, so much emotion coming into this game. Always tough to lose to your rival and know the other side's going to have bragging rights now.
Yeah, this one hurts. This one hurts. These are the losses that cut a little deeper because of the bad blood between the two teams.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.